Welcome to this presentation about reading in reception. At this time of year, we would usually invite you into school for a reading meeting. The reception staff have put this presentation together instead to ensure you have all the information you need about your child's reading journey in their reception year. At Berman, we think it's really important to foster a love of reading right from the early days in order to help children grow into lifelong readers. We make reading exciting and accessible through carefully chosen themes and books, and know it's important to create nurturing quality times to read together in order to promote positive attitudes towards reading. Each week, the children visit the library to choose a book to bring home to share with you and for you to read together. Class 1 visit the library on Tuesdays and Class 2 visit on Wednesdays. Please ensure the library book from the week before is in your child's book bag on the respective day. This half term, in addition to their library book, your child will bring home a reading book from our reading scheme each week. There is a wide variety of books for your child to choose from, ranging from Oxford Reading Tree to Project X Alien Adventures to Big Cat books and all aboard. The character names included in these books have already been sent home in your child's literacy wallet in order to help them begin to become familiar with them. Books are arranged using a colour band system to comply with the National Reading Book Band levels. It is important to emphasise that children progress through the reading scheme at their own pace. They will initially start on Pink A books to familiarise themselves with the characters in the stories. There is not a set number of books in each band, and children are encouraged to make their own choice of book within the bands they are working in. Children have one new reading book each week that they choose during their individual one-to-one reading session with an adult. Then throughout the week they experience many other curriculum opportunities to develop and apply their reading and comprehension skills. Please don't worry if at first your child doesn't read every word in their reading book. They are still learning all the letter sounds in class and how to apply this knowledge to the skills of segmenting and blending. Reading the book multiple times throughout the week with you at home will really help to develop and secure this reading process. Your child has been given a school reading diary, which is used for positive communication between home and school. It really helps us if you can write a brief comment in the diary each time you have read with your child at home. Please can we ask that you ensure your child's reading book and diary are in their book bag every day, as their reading session will be on different days each week. Your child's phonic learning will underpin their experience of reading. Phonics is the knowledge and skills needed for reading, and is all about the relationship between written letters and spoken sounds. Spoken sounds are called phonemes, and there are 44 in spoken English, for example, s, a and t. Each phoneme is represented by a written letter or group of letters, and these are referred to as graphemes. Children develop the skills of blending phonemes together for reading, e.g. k, a, t, cat, and segmenting phonemes for spelling, e.g. dog, d, o, g. At Berman, we follow the Letters and Sounds phonics scheme, which is quick-paced and offers plenty of opportunity to revisit and embed the knowledge of letter sounds. Children have a daily 15-minute focused phonics session, and this is then threaded through all areas of the curriculum. The name and sound of the letters are taught together. For example, A is the sound, A is the name, and we use active kinesthetic learning approaches. This is the order in which we teach the phonemes in reception. You can see it is not alphabetical, but rather in order of how frequently the letters appear in words. This means the children can start to apply the skills of segmenting and blending after learning just a few sounds. For example, after learning sets 1 and 2, they can start to read words such as sat, pat, tin, or map. To support the children to identify individual phonemes in words, we use sound buttons like this. When a word has 2 or 3 letter sounds in them, known as digraphs or trigraphs, we use a line. So for example, in the word fish, although there are 4 letters, the sound buttons show there are 3 sounds, f, I and sh.
Reception common words are the key words that your child is required to learn during their reception year. There are 100 words in total, which we have divided into 10 sets from A to J. Each set has a character assigned to them, an action, and are colour-coded. For instance, set A are green and are called the alien in underpants words. The action is a pants dance. Set B are yellow and are the bear words. The action is a big bear hug, and so on. When they can read a set of words, they achieve a reward as an incentive. This takes the form of a sticker to put in their Wonderful World of Words booklet, which will be issued when they can read set A words. We celebrate each child's reading achievement as a whole class by all joining in with the action and giving them a clap. The next set of words will then be sent home to learn. Within each set, there are words that can be sounded out and words that are sight or tricky words. These are words that cannot be sounded out easily. They just have to be learned and remembered. These are words like was and come. We keep a record of the words your child can read by ticking the list at the back of their learning diary. This is for your reference, so you can see exactly where they are at. Can we ask that your child's learning diary and Wonderful World of Words booklet is in their book bag every day? Unfortunately, we only have time to check each child's words once a week, and if they don't read all of the words in their set, then we will check the whole set again the following week. Once they have successfully read all of the sets of words and have all 10 stickers in their booklet, they receive a medal, which is the highest reading accolade we offer.
The expectation is for each child to be able to read sets A to J by the end of reception. But if they complete this earlier than the end of reception, we move on to spelling. We start all over again at set A and we do good old-fashioned spelling tests. We will ask them to write the words from memory and we'll be looking very closely at letter formation, correcting any cheaty letters and asking you to practice the correct formation with your child at home. Please note that if the letter is recognisable and the spelling is correct, we'll still give them their reward. If they don't manage to get them all right, we will retest them all over again the following week. Your child will have their very own pencil case to keep their pencil-shaped rewards safe, and when they can spell all of set A to J, they will receive a trophy. But that's a surprise, so shh.
By making reading fun at home will help your child to read. Share as many books as possible and even join a library if you can. Build a regular story time into bedtime routine. This will really help your child to enjoy stories. Sing nursery rhymes and songs together. Revisit books. Repetition is really good for children. There is nothing wrong in reading a familiar book or a familiar text. Encourage independence by giving them time to solve new words using meaning and visual information. Praise them in their efforts and make them feel as they are achieving. Do not worry or be concerned about your child's peers or reading. Each children will develop at their own rate. When teaching letters and sounds, it's really important for your child to know the action for each sound. So please do encourage them to do this at home when learning their sounds with you. There's a number of different activities you could do at home with your child to help them. You could write your letters with Play-Doh. You could write rainbow letters, writing a different colour for each letter. You could play I Spy games around the house. Singing lots of nursery rhymes will also help your child. You could go on a hunt around your house to find the letters beginning with a sound, in the sand, in the bath, or outside. Also, playing lots of alphabet games and puzzles will really help your child to learn their letters and sounds.
Thanks for watching this reading presentation. We will shortly be sending home a copy of our actions for each letter sound, as well as a summary of how you can help your child to read at home. We look forward to partnering with you to support your child's reading journey.